Hello, everybody. Don't forget to share me out as I'm doing. Sharing myself out. Thumbs up. Hey, Sissy Blue. Foodie Squad is here. I know Sandra's here. She got her wine chilling. April's here. That's right. Share me out. Share me out. Brown Girl Bella. Hey. How is everyone?
Brown Girl Bella.
That's me. That's me. Hello, 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 everybody. I'm so glad to see everyone back again this Thursday. Cheers to my squad. It's just so much going on these days. So much going on. Where do I begin? Where do I begin? I want to thank everyone who is here today. Thank you so much for coming. We're going to talk about something real steamy today. I actually started this conversation on someone else's channel, and it got so steamy that I hope some of them will come over because we really got into this subject. But does size matter? Ladies, does size matter? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. We were talking yesterday about penis size, and a whole lot of conversation came up about it. And I wanted to share it today with my After Dark crew because, you know, we put a lot of emphasis on carrot size. You know what I mean? Not carrot, but carrot. And I started doing some research about it. And the more I researched it, the more intrigued I got. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about the size. We're going to talk about, you know, does it matter? Is too much of a good thing? Too much of a good thing? If you know what I mean. And I think you do. We also are going to talk about it's too little of a thing. Okay? Too little? I think. Hey, Burns. We're talking about does size matter? So we're going there. Hey, Cola, welcome in, welcome in. Yes, so please tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Come on over, Brown Girl Bella. All right, so the long and the short of it is, as I was doing research, men actually obsess about this as women do, about their bodies, their shapes, their sizes, all that good stuff. So just like we, obsess about, oh, are we too fat? Are we too skinny? They are obsessed with their equipment. Some men are. And so when it comes to like size, I've never actually had a man ask me what I think about the size of his penis. So let's start there. Has anyone in the chat ever had their significant other or a man they were dating ask them about the size of their penis? Hey, keeping it simple with Bridget. Vern said, I will take a medium, please. Okay. And we're going to talk about that because what exactly is medium? Is that 6 inches? 7 inches? 8 inches? What's medium for you? Anybody in the chat ever had someone ask them about the size of their penis? Anyone? All right. I'm going to share a little story time with you. So, while I've never actually had anyone ask me straight out, Shannon, what do you think about the size of my penis? There were two instances in which I thought, holy cow, I may not be able to handle that size. Right. Yeah. There was a time when, 28, 29-year-old Shannon was like, I don't know. Come on, MP, pop up in here with the like the dad of the guy in Friday that got his bike stolen said no. No. Okay. Sandra, you have. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. It has an S on it for my name. It's pink and green. Of course, Sora gave it to me. Actually, she gave me two. We had like the secret Sora thing, but I digress. I want to hear, Sandra. I want to hear about the conversation. Would you like to come up and talk about it? Come up and talk about it. Let me know if you want to come up. I'll drop the link. Yes, MP is here. Hey, New Orleans, Kitty. Welcome. I have to call you, by the way. Keep meaning to do that. All right. I want to hear. Okay, so I'm going to let Sandra let me know whether or not she wants to come up. I'm going to tell you the story. So while I had never had anyone ask me full out, I was dancing with this guy, and there was just something about him that was just like magnetic to me. Come to find out, he's a Scorpio. For some reason, I am very attracted to Scorpios. I don't know why Scorpio men do to me what they do, but they do. I digress. So we're dancing and he's giving me the vibes. I'm giving him the vibes. We're having a good time. We're dancing. And I feel him get erect. So I'm like, okay, it's going to be one of those nights. So the more I stopped and like moved away from him to like not have it rub against me, the more he came behind me and started rubbing his penis on me. So the real is mine is peeking from the bushes. I said, I'm going to cut them bushes down. I'm going to burn those trees. So he kept moving up closer. Yet we'll get to that in a moment. We'll get to that in a moment because, yeah, I have a Scorpio. Well, this is a Scorpio story, but then I have another Scorpio story I'll tell later on. However, he kept moving towards me, like, really like trying to lock me in so I can feel it. And again, this is 27, 28-year-old Shannon. Wasn't that experienced yet. That didn't come until the 30s where I was like, oh, okay, you wanna go? All right, let's go. Let's see what you're really working with. And really put it on. I was still shy and like, timid about such things. Yeah. So he was holding me and he was grinding and he was like putting it right there on me. And so I asked him, I said, is there a reason why you keep pressing yourself against me like that? Like back up for a second, son. Is there a reason why you're doing that? And he deadpan looked me in my face and said, I want you to feel what I could give you. Excuse me, sir, what? He said, I want you to feel what I could give you. Child. I was like, Houston, we might have a problem. We might have a problem. We might have a problem. And I'll tell you the rest of the story later. I'll tell you the rest of that story later. Right now, I'm going to throw down the link. For Sandra. I'm a Cancer, so my astrological signs. Okay. Okay. This is UnWind, Whine, and Whine, where we talk about anything but makeup on my makeup channel. Go figure. Yes. Yes. Oh, Lord. So I see you in the back preparing yourself. Oh, I know that's right. Yes. 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 Listen carefully. Listen carefully. This live is for 18 years or older. That's right, adults. You know what that is, right? I do. I do. I do. I do know. Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah. You too much. April. All right, girl. She's shaking her head already. Come on with it, mama.
Look, now it's one thing for a man to think he has a big stick, and then you get ready to do, and it look like a damn pencil. Then he kept asking me, how does it feel? I say, hell, is it in yet? A waste of time. Me and him went together, but number for like what 4 months? Because I'm not gonna keep faking it with you. You're a grown ass man. You need to go get it fixed, or you need to do something. But stop acting like you all big and bad when you ain't got. You working with a little 2-year-old.
Ciao.
Then went around telling everybody I was scared of him. I said, what the hell I'm gonna be scared of when it ain't big enough for you to feel? Now I done had some doozies, and I stopped talking to him because I need my uterus. You're not gonna be pushing my uterus up. No, I know. I need my insides. So I could take a medium.
The medium. That seems to be the going rate right now. The mediums. I'll take the medium size, please. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Hello, baby. Sexy Scratcher. Hello, friendly black man. Girl. Hey, Samantha's life. You're in the ads. Yay. Yeah, so medium size seems to be the place to be right now. That's where it's hot. That's where what's up. So did he ask you like what you think of it?
He literally put my hands on his pants and asked me, did I feel it? At first I didn't want to hurt his feelings, so I'm like, yeah, I feel it. And I'm saying to myself, feel what? The zipper? Cause I ain't feel nothing. I'm like, okay. And then I was drunk, so I'm like, well, hell, is you hard?
Oh dear. Oh dear. The world is mine said, are you saying when he got undressed, it looked like he had 3 nuts?
What I'm saying is he had them 2 balls and that little bit of pencil. You know your hand, your pencil. That's what I'm saying.
Not a pencil. He had a pencil.
And then
I got
you. Now, okay, they got some men that's small, but they know how to work it.
Right.
But don't get me all excited for 5 minutes. What am I gonna do? 5 minutes and you moaning like you didn't work 5 hours. Come on now.
Well, you just clocked in. You just clocked in.
I'm like, that's it. I wasted my time for this. First impressions.
Exactly.
I told my sister, don't you ever, as long as you got breath in your body, hook me up with nobody else, because no. Bad enough. I made him wait. I made him wait for almost 2 months, and I should have just kept on waiting. I told my sister, this ain't gonna work, because I can't be faking. And then he 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Ciao.
My sister was like, well, just give him a chance. Maybe he was drunk. Okay, so the second time, well, when no alcohol involved? 5 minutes. I told my sister, I said, you know what? I'm done. Because first time was 5 minutes. Okay, he was drunk. Second time, he was sober as hell.
So it's not the alcohol. It's the equipment.
And then hell, 1 the size, 2 you 5 minutes. What am I do with that? When I met my husband, when I met my husband, I said, when I met him and we got ready to do, I said, look, what size is you? You ain't 5 minutes, is you?
When you asked your husband that?
Yes, I did. Look, we've been together 22 years, so yeah, I asked him. He said, wait, what the hell? I said, I'm serious. I said, because the last man I had, he was 5 minutes and he was a pencil. So I'm gonna need you to be a medium. He said, well, what size got to do? I said, when you too big, you be messing up the women's uterus. They insides, they need their stuff. When you too little, we just sitting there like, like we feel something, they gotta fake it.
Mhm.
So
Thank you.
I
The
need
world
you.
is mine for your super chat. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So I told him I'm gonna need you to be a medium and know how to work it.
A
And he was
medium
like,
and how
no.
to work it. Okay. Hey, it's your boy Leo. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hey, Winston. Friendly black man says if you're really girded, the woman will find out when it's time.
Yeah, after 2 months we was ready, and I did find out.
Right. But then you find out and it's not worth your time. Do you still pursue it?
I mean, he had a good personality, but the sex was dead.
Right.
I mean, so what am I supposed to do? Keep pretending? I don't
Thank
understand.
you, the world is mine. It happens. I remember one time it took me longer to put on the condom than the actual act. Take it as a compliment, ladies. We're going to get to that part too. We're going to get to that part too. April's laugh.
Oh my God.
All right. So you had the big, you had the small, and you prefer right in the middle. Not too big, not too small.
Yeah, because I need my insides.
You need his.
I need my uterus. I need it to work. I ain't got time to be trying to have a hysterectomy because you done knocked it out of socket. I don't want to do all that.
Right. Right. Well, I found out a few years ago that I actually have an inverted uterus, which apparently makes it hard for women with this to have babies.
Mm-hmm.
Not a problem for me because I had two. But someone recently asked me, was that because of any like sexual act I might have had? And I'm like, I don't think so. Like, I don't think you can invert a uterus if you're too large. But I
know
didn't.
my sister-in-law, my sister-in-law, she said she ended up going to the emergency room because they was doing it so long and they was drunk, and it's like the next day she got up, she could barely walk, and they told them her uterus was shifted, and they asked her what she was doing. She said she was having sex the night before. So I said, well, I don't want one of those. I need me one of those that's the medium ones then, because I don't want to do all that. They literally had to take her to the emergency room. I told Tasha, well, you not need to be with him because if you got to keep going through that, then you're gonna end up messed up down there.
Thank you, Leo. Okay, so ciao. April saying hello.
Hey, April.
We're gonna get to that in a minute. You got me stuck right now, Sandra.
I'm serious.
Because I'm like, did he really shift my uterus? Did he
When
really?
they told her she stayed in hospital for a whole week behind that. I said, girl, he must got a wadoozy. No. But I said, now I see why you fighting over him. No, I don't need that one.
Hey, Eva, lifestyle. He's still peeking. Friendly black man said, I'm just saying, I can't give you a whole night of plug tuning, but I'll give you the best 15 minutes you ever had. Love sex. Listen, I'm of the mindset now that I'm older, it can be 15 minutes sometimes. Sometimes it can be 15 minutes. Just make the minutes count. Like,
make your toes.
Make
your ass go in the back of your head and your toes curl. One of them 15 minutes. Not one of them like, okay.
So you have me doing a Bella flip right now. What? What?
Them 15 minutes has to count. Make your eyes roll in the back of your head and your toes is like you get a cramp in your foot. One of them.
One of them indeed. One of them indeed. Yes. All right. Hey, King Bone. Welcome in. Welcome in. I want it. Come on, April. Come on, Sissy Pooh. Come on, Sissy. But you home yet? Why don't you come up? Make a woman sign a damage waiver. I give myself to them. I cannot be responsible for torn cervix, ripped lips, minor or major, and rips.
Oh my God. No, he's Well, you might
And
gonna
thank
need to
you for
learn.
that super chat.
No, he did not.
Mm. Ladies, y'all better get up in here in this chat. I told y'all it was gonna be steamy. Let me have a sip on that one. Whew. Lord. Yes, April. King Bone saying, hey y'all. Friendly black man, here's my checklist. Foreplay 30 minutes, main event 15 minutes, cuddling after depends on what we talk about.
Oh, Lord. Oh wow.
Maybe you need to come up here, friendly black man. Maybe you need to come over here. Okay? Because Lord have mercy.
Lord, that's a checklist.
Okay, that's a checklist. I need to reverse that checklist though. Because for me, I'm not really a big foreplay person. To me, foreplay happens all throughout the day. I'm flirting, flipping my hair, you flirting, telling me what you gonna do. It's the momentum, it's the build. That to me is foreplay. The actual like kissing, fondling, touching, or whatever. That's extra, great, nice to have, but I don't need 30 minutes of that.
I need the 30 minutes of the main stage.
Right.
Not
Right.
the
I don't
30
need
minutes
the
of the foreplay.
prelims. I don't need the prelims. Because if you
Mm-mm.
did all the other stuff right and you got my mind thinking about it, we don't need a prelim.
You need
I'm
to the
ready.
main event.
I'm ready.
Oh Lord, have mercy, Jesus. And,
Okay.
and he said it depends on what we're talking about. Oh my God.
Okay.
You should be talking
And
about
might
that
not be
climate.
no cuddling.
Yeah, you
Might
should
not
be
be
talking
no
about
cuddling.
talking about that experience you just had was wonderful.
Okay. Thank you. And deuces. Good night. Good night. And thank you very much.
Thank you for your services.
Thank you for your services. I love it. All right. Keep the boxers at the door. Keep that mouth quiet. It's more open. Stick out that tongue. Yeah. I'm dead. Oh, Queen Diva. Queen Diva. Step to the stage, Queen Diva. Step to the stage, sister. That's what I'm talking about. Drop it at the door. Keep that mouth quiet. That part.
And make sure your drawers is clean.
Ooh. All right. Oh Lord, here come my sissy poo. I can't be responsible when his roar from me riding it like a horse and other things she gonna do to it. Okay.
Ooh. Keep on riding.
Yes. Oh Lord. I'm scared, friendly black man, but I'm gonna drop the link. I'm nervous about what you got to say.
Oh my God. Oh Lord.
April says she don't need. Hey, the world is mine. Thank you again for the super chat. When I was younger, I would go 45, 55 minutes. Now I go for 45, 55 pumps. That's good. That's a good 3 minutes. That's a good 3 minutes. Enough for you to, get the momentum, and get a woman ready to flip you over and do some work.
Yeah, because it's the 45 pumps on, but you still gonna be up there, right?
Exactly.
I mean, you ain't gonna get your 45 pumps and be like this. Hell. I mean,
Oh,
no,
right. We need details. We need details, the world. Because if you just tired and you need to tap out for a second or two, I got you there. But you can't fully be done. Because where they do that at?
yeah, because
That might not be done.
you're probably not gonna be mad.
Okay.
Because I know I held wood. Damn. Wait, that's it? No, I do my part to keep you up there, but you got to make sure you staying there too.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, facts, April. Yeah, facts. Oh Lord. Here come the friendly black man.
Oh, Jesus.
What's going on?
Hello, sir.
I do my part to keep you up there, but you got to make sure you staying there too.
You
Right.
gotta turn your YouTube down.
Yeah, hold on. How do you?
Exactly. Yeah, facts, April. Thumbs up the live.
Okay. Is that better?
That is perfect.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm fine. It is an honor to be here. Thank you very much for inviting me.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, facts, April. Thumbs up the live.
Oh yeah, I forgot the thumbs up. Is that better?
That is perfect.
Hey,
You have to turn that part down because
okay.
Feedback.
How do you?
Okay.
Wait a minute. How do you? Thank you very much for inviting me. Hold on.
You mute your YouTube because the audio come through. Oh, he got off.
He be back.
That whole WAP. It's a knockout. Hey. Vern said to me, it's not about how long the act is, but how intense the intimacy is. Absolutely. And for me, the intimacy is all day. Like all day, I'm thinking about you. You're thinking about me. You're sending me little hot notes. I'm sending you little hot notes. We kicking and back and forth. All good, right? Mm-hmm. Now you're coming home.
And they're going to touchy, feely.
Okay. What you want, Poppy? What you want? Okay. How you want this meal served to you? At the door? In the living room? On the kitchen? Like, how you want it? Just take me all around this house. How about that? Just take me all around this house. Show me what time it is. Okay. Okay. Hey, you back again.
Hey, I think I finally fixed this.
No, I still hear the feedback. You need to mute the YouTube and just leave the audio from the StreamYard.
Okay, hold on. All right, is that better?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Perfect. Welcome
I've been
in,
listening to the
Jesse.
First of all, I want to say it's an honor to be here. Thank you very much for sharing your platform with me. Appreciate it. Hello, Miss Lady. I don't know your name, but
Sandra,
That's
how you
Sandra
doing?
Brooks Brown.
I'm
Pleasure
fine.
to
How
meet
are
you.
you?
Pleasure to meet you. Basically, I'm like this: is if you know you're working with something, why brag? Basically, you know what I'm saying? Why brag? I mean, it's like the foreplay is not important, but
Mm-hmm.
it does add a little. I mean, that's to get the person in the mood. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if that's not done correctly, then the woman is not going to be feeling really. How should I say? Almost to that peak. You see what I'm saying? Because when I
Mm-hmm.
do it, it's to get you, all almost to that peak. Because just the physical, the intercourse, I mean, anybody can get that. It's about the feeling involved. It's about the way you touch, the way you talk, the way you caress. The different parts of the body that she wants you to touch. You focus on her. Don't just worry about yourself. Because too many men are worrying about getting theirs and saying man on top, get it over with quick. I did my thing. No,
Yeah, we be sitting there like, what you do?
yeah, you ain't do nothing. Like waiting to exhale. When dude was on there and
Oh my God.
freaking Whitney Houston was like, what is he doing? And he just gone off. Women, let me tell you something, man. Women will let you go to the races if you think you that man. I'm telling you, you're gonna look stupid. They will talk about you. Women will talk about you. So don't think that women won't. They will talk about you. I got 10 older sisters. I'm the only boy, the youngest. Okay? I
Poor
know.
thing.
I know. And I'm not and I'm not even gay. So I know. But
Yeah.
it is. Nowadays, you have to stimulate a person's mind. It's not
Yeah.
just about their body. It's
Yeah.
about what you can bring to the table.
Yeah.
Security, commitment, not lying. It's a partnership. It's work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you some relationships are work. It's not like, okay, we in it and this is it. And no, this is work, man. It's work. It really is work. And like I said, I've been taught by 10 girls, 10 women in my life, plus a mother. My mother raised us without no man. All right. No
Mm.
daddy there. 11
Oh,
of them.
that's a strong woman.
So yeah, so it's like my hat's off to women. I have a 30-year-old daughter. I've got a 28-year-old son, a 20-year-old son, and 5 grandkids.
Wow.
So yeah, I basically, tell my daughter, don't get captivated by the ooh when you make that noise. Eddie Murphy said it back in the days on Raw. You need to go get that video and look at Raw. When you make the ooh, men think, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm telling you, because too many men rely too much on their body parts and everything. This is not the 90s. This ain't the women don't want that no more. No,
Right.
bro, you need a job. You need some sort of a plan. First of all, you need a
Mm-hmm.
plan. If you ain't got no plan, then are you just existing? You
You
know what I'm
fail
saying?
to plan, you plan to fail. Come on,
Mm.
Virus, you need to span.
Or then, I mean, if
Bernice,
some,
what's
I
good?
mean,
What's good? Junk closet with the deal.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, if you have a man that's motivated and you got a woman that's motivating him, and then he got that motivation and that help, and he's willing and he's doing what he's supposed to do, I give him all the props in the world. But don't think you're gonna sit on my couch and drink a damn beer and I'm gonna be doing all the damn work. No,
Right,
no.
exactly.
That's like some
Exactly.
men got it messed up right there. Because you got some men that if they don't have that woman to motivate them or somebody to push them or that right person, then they gonna be like, fuck it. I mean, but you got some women that now you got some of these women, I'm keeping honest, that don't want their man to work because they too busy, or they want their man under them 24/7 because they insecure,
Yeah. Yeah.
or they think their man gonna go out there and do this and do that. I tell the person in a minute, if he gonna do something, he gonna do it anyway.
Right. Exactly.
Okay, me and man been together for 22 years. I don't want him under me every damn day. No, I need you to go outside. But make sure you don't do nothing to me that you don't want me to do do to you.
Exactly. Facts.
That's the key.
Facts. And,
Yeah.
Now,
I
the
remember
thing
that
is,
from the last conversation we had about the jump offs.
your ass will come home and see me riding a black horse. I ain't gonna say white horse.
because I'm gonna say something that all men are probably, you're not gonna like this, but all of us men are dogs. We're all dogs by nature. It takes a woman to train us to have that boundaries on us. You feel me?
But then that goes both ways also, because you got some of these women that got a good ass man and they dogging them men out.
Yeah.
So,
But it was our fault, men's fault, because back in the 90s and everything, when the women were being faithful and doing everything, the men were out there dogging them and not doing it. Now the women are in their own space. Women are doing their own thing. Women out there working, holding it down, got the kids, got the apartment, got everything without a man. It's not I need a man. It's now I want a man. If anything, if she wants one. Back then, it was like I seen that a lot of women in general, basically they let the men go ahead and leave. But now women are not waiting for men anymore. That's what men need to realize. Women don't need us. They got toys. They don't need us. You feel me? So that's what I'm saying. You got to be bringing something to the table, man. You got to bring something else to the table than your body, basically.
Exactly.
yeah, because they got some toys. They got some toys. So yeah.
I don't know nothing about that. I don't know. I plead the fifth. I don't know nothing.
He said I plead the fifth.
Yeah.
Hey. But has anyone ever told you that you satisfied them or you didn't? Have you had any issues one way or the other that you talk about?
I'm saying I don't talk about my prowess or whatever like that. Mm-hmm. I was told before that I was too much and they wouldn't have sex with me. The girl told me I was too whatever endowed, and that was it. And that was embarrassing to me. This is when I was like 18. Mm-hmm. So it was very embarrassing to me because I thought something was wrong with me.
Now ain't nothing wrong. It ain't nothing wrong with you. But
now I don't know if it was because I'm bow-legged and I got big hands, but that's all basically the formula right there. Like I said, right now I'm in a comfortable spot, and I think that I never had to deal with that, really, Bella. Mm-hmm. I never had to deal with that. It was just like, you know, if they was honest, if it was trash, it was trash. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And I'll take that. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I didn't make you feel like the way you wanted to be felt. You know, maybe I was just concerned with myself. So I blame myself. If it turned out bad, if the encounter turned out bad, I'll blame myself because I'm saying women come with feelings and everything else. So we as men have to match that. You know what I'm saying? We as men have to be accepted by a woman. It's not like, oh yeah, we got our choice of women. We could just pick one. No. In this life, we have to be chosen by women. Right. So you got to put your best foot forward. So I think that, you know, in the day now, in this era now, it's like people are not waiting 6 months or whatever the case may be or whatever. I don't know, but it shouldn't all be about the physical thing. And I don't know. I never had a problem with it. You know, I really don't. I don't brag about myself. It's like this. I'm a man. I'm humble. I stay humble. My sisters taught me that.
Right. Well, that's excellent.
Because you got them some men that brag, I can do this, I can do that, and then you got some men that tell like, well, you got some men that tell, look, if I'm not with you, it ain't your business what I can do. Then you got them some men and women. Well, I can do this and I can do that. So okay, and that goes both ways because you got you got women that's just as doggish and horse as men. So you can't always put it off on the man. Just the man, it's all the man. No, not where I live at.
But then a real respectable woman is not going to do that. See, that's the difference between a real woman and someone I'm call it out, skank or whatever, because then you're not thinking about yourself. You don't love yourself enough to want to be, to act a certain way. So a real woman is going to act accordingly. It's going to basically be like, listen, this is me. I love myself. This is me. Take me or leave me. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Take it or whatever. So it's like I said, that's a real woman. A real woman. We're all adults here. Ain't nobody no children here. You feel
Right.
me? So if you don't act like that, that means, hey, you something's wrong with you. I mean, like a real regular woman, regular man is going to act accordingly. You can't. I'm not going to put it on women. I'm not, because like I said, I got 10 older sisters. Out of all of them sisters, I got 2 nephews, 2 nephews, 2 kids out of all of those. Not saying that that's a bad thing, but because they wouldn't settle. You see what I'm saying? Because they're having a real woman type mentality. A real woman is not going to settle. You feel me? So
Right.
that's what I believe.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's true. That's why
Mm-hmm.
I look at people. I look at people and I be like, my thing is, you treat me the way that you treat me. I
Behind.
want to be treated, and I give it back to you. But
Absolutely. Well, I mean, if you think about it, a woman's first experience could be with anyone, male, female, whatever. A heterosexual man's first experience will be with a woman. And that kind of formulates how he's going to act with women throughout his life. You know what I mean?
Right.
So if you are taught well from a woman when you're having those experiences, then when you're going along in your way, you're going to be a little bit more sensitive. You're going to be a little bit more caring when it comes to the female that you encounter and how you approach her.
Right.
But
Exactly.
if you had what you call the skinks, then again, you're going to have that kind of experience moving down the line because you already have that mindset.
Right.
And if somebody, as my mother used to say, if it walks like a duck and talks like a duck,
Talks like a duck.
it's duck, right?
Duck. Yeah.
So if you have that experience and then you see others who kind of emulate that same kind of experience that you had,
Right.
then you're going to treat all of them the same way.
Right.
Because again, that's what you're trained to do.
And
So I kind of get the analogy about men and quote unquote being dogs because you are somewhat trained to do and act a certain way depending on who your partner is.
Right.
It's the woman's job, I feel, to reformulate that plan because the way you came at, I'll say, Nancy down the street is not going to be the same way you approach me because I'm different. So it's my job to show you how different I am with my words, with my actions, with my demeanor, with my poise, and how I carry myself to change your opinion from what you have with Nancy. And what Nancy may feel about your prowess and your sexual inhibitions or what have you may not be the same thing that I feel.
Exactly.
So again, it's the approach is different with every person. You have to take that person and that experience as it comes. Every experience is different.
Right. Exactly.
So even though you may have a guy that's well endowed, he may not know what to do with that endowment. Because Nancy and them tolerated the 2 pumps and done.
Yeah, and blew his head up, basically.
Exactly.
Fed his ego.
Now you with a woman who needs a little bit more clocking time.
Substance.
Yes.
A little bit more clocking time. That 2 minutes ain't gonna cut it, boo.
Yeah, you gotta punch that clock, boo. Sorry.
Okay, you got to hit it.
Yeah, for real. You got to hit that wall.
Nightbot's acting up again. Okay, I'll take him out.
But the thing about with me, I got back together with the a girl who we were dating when I was 12. We was 12 years old back in the 80s. And we split up like about I went to a group home because I was a little bad little MF when I was younger. And she found me after 30 years. I was her first. I took her virginity. And she found me on Facebook like in 2015, and we're together now. But she lives in Arizona, so she's we're working on it from a distance. But it just goes to show that back then it wasn't about the physical. It was like we talked and we had a bond. She found me after 30 years. I had this woman on Facebook. Yeah, and I was like, holy shit. I was like, how'd you find me? She's like, I just put your name in. She'd been married for 10 years, divorced, got with somebody that was 20 years, and then after all that, it's like, boom. And she found me, I think, 2 years ago. We haven't talked every day, every single day. I haven't stopped. Every single day.
I mean, it's good when you can find your soulmate. Everybody might want to find their soulmate, and some people want to stay single. But if you can find that right person, stick with that person. I mean, it's 50-50. You got to make it work. You can't be giving. Right. I can't give you 90 and you giving 10, or you giving 30 and I'm giving 70. No,
right.
It's not gonna work because they ask us, okay, you and your husband been together for 22 years. We argue, but we don't go to bed mad at each other.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I tell everybody, you never go to bed mad at each other. Even if y'all don't agree on something, come to a compromise.
Right.
Because tomorrow ain't promised to nobody. And I don't want to go to bed and be saying something to you and I wake up and you ain't here no more. That's a messed up feeling.
Yeah, it is. It is.
And then they like, well, what about y'all sexual life? I said, ain't your business about our damn sexual life. I said, we're still together. That's all you need to know. That come from a female. Want to know, well, how good is he in bed? That ain't your damn business. That'll get you punched in your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Quick fast.
Because now you're being a little bit too nosy, trying to see what's between his legs.
Right.
So just know that me and him still together.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you have to tell people, tell some people, well, some females, because if you got some out here that skanks, I'm gonna keep it real. All the way skanks.
That's gonna be the word of the day. Skank.
I mean, because I stay in Rockford, Illinois, and I have never seen so many females that'll disrespect you, will come up and try to talk to your man, boyfriend, husband, whatever he is to you, while you with him.
Wow.
That.
I'd smack shit out. Lord, I'd smack shit out of this girl. We was in Walmart. No, stop playing me, because I beat your ass in the school.
Yeah, you can't do that in New York. Nah.
Yeah, I mean, no, and her friend was like, that's what you get. Because I told you, you see that she with her man, that you see they together. You can't do that to everybody. People like nowadays,
you
people
can't do that, period.
You can't do that, period. Yeah.
What kind of self?
But if you did, like, that's what I'm saying.
They thirsty, Bella. They thirsty.
Right, and some females don't care.
If you that thirsty, drink some water, have some wine. Like, really?
You heard? You feel me? Yeah.
Yeah, because you're going to get beat to the floor. And that's why I tell you, it's just certain things you don't do, because nowadays people don't fight fair. They got the knives, they got the guns.
Let me tell you, I'm refined now. However, comma.
Everybody just need to relax. That's all. Relax.
I'm from Brooklyn. So be clear.
Yeah, I'm from Brooklyn too.
I'm sipping with, I could bust you upside your head with
That's right. That's right. Tell them, Bella, because I'm from Brownsville.
Never ran, never will.
Never ran, never will.
All day.
That's why I tell them I could be the sweetest person. That's why I say I could be the sweetest person that is on earth until you make the other side of that Taurus come out.
That's right.
And I don't like treating people that way, but I ain't got time. I ain't got time.
Like this. When I meet you, I trust you. I trust you when I meet you until you F up and give me a reason not to trust you. But when I meet you, you good. We on a good slate. until you give me a reason not to trust you anymore. Then you messed up. You feel me?
Then
You gotta give it a chance.
I tell person, then no, I'm gonna keep my distance from you because you trouble, and I don't want to be in jail because I ain't jail material.
Right. And if you have so little self-worth of yourself that you're going to throw yourself at a man who obviously doesn't want you, who obviously says, you know, I'm with somebody, like, knock it off, stop. And not only that, like, I thought you and my girl were friends. Like, why would you even do that?
Right.
You know,
but then you also
the guy is looking at you like you crazy. The girl's gonna be looking at you like you crazy.
Definitely.
Yeah, but then you also got some females and men both that will go and be. She's smiling in your face.
When we go home.
Girl, that's when all.
That's right, Bernice. Junk closet. We go hard, baby.
All day, all day.
But to your point though, this happened when I was living in Virginia Beach for some years, right? So I'm in the food court with my girlfriend right there by my arm. So I'm about to order. There's like 3 girls in back of me. So I feel one of them keep pulling my shirt. So I'm like ignoring it. I'm like, man, Lord, please don't just tell this girl, stop, please. I didn't know that my girlfriend knew that the girl was tagging me. She said, why is she tugging on your shirt for? I said, I don't know. She said, well, she better stop for bust her ass. And I was like, yo, they're very bold down here, man. I'm right here with her, and you tugging my shirt, not making faces, you tugging on my property with her. And I'm like, yo, you're playing with fire. But it's just like you got some women that are bold, they don't care.
Right.
They don't care.
And that's when they get their ass whipped real quick.
Real bold. You want to be bold.
That's when that open fan come out.
In Virginia Beach, the ratio is 10 women to 1 man down there. That's why it's so crazy. The men are either in jail, they're gay, or they're doing drugs.
Well, they better go someplace where they need to go mess with the next girl, man, because this one right here gonna get your ass torn.
Okay. Facts.
I ain't going. That's why I say straight. That's why I say it's how you carry yourself. And see, if my husband know, if we when somebody start flirting with him, but he ain't paying no attention, and I start looking a certain way, he was like, "Come on, let's go. Let's just go." I said, I'm calm, cool, and collective. She got one more time to play with me, and all hell gonna break loose in the store. And I mean that. I don't care where we at. In the gas station, the parking lot, I don't care.
Now, would you get mad? Would you get mad at him because he didn't say anything, or would you?
No, but see, I didn't get mad at him because he wasn't even paying no attention to her. He was like, "Man, I ain't paying no attention to her, that little stupid ass girl."
But what if he knew
what he was doing? But what made me mad at her? She kept on pursuing it. That's what made me mad at her because she kept being disrespectful and literally came over that bounds. I said, I just set the food down on that damn burger bait. I said, you got one more. I said, you got one more.
I think it is when you have trust in your relationship and trust with your man, and he's open and honest about what's happening, because things happen or whatever. This is social media, people slide in each other's DMs and do all kinds of things
all day long.
I get it. Trust me now, I get it. But for you to constantly pursue somebody that told you, listen, I'm in a relationship. Furthermore, I'm in a relationship with a girl that we have in common. Like, you know her. I know you. Like, we all know each other. So why would you do that?
Right.
And then you showed me the whole conversation where I see, you weren't, trying to do nothing. You weren't trying to say anything.
No respect. There's no respect.
And the respect was there. So I can't fault the guy for that.
Right.
I have to fault you, the woman, because in the chat it clearly says, I'm not interested, and why are you doing that?
Right.
So
and see, that's why I didn't get
of it. Just shows me that you don't care about
and that's why
my feelings.
So I didn't get mad at him. He was like, babe, just ignore her. But when you literally walk over there to somebody, you ask them to get your ass whooped.
Yeah.
And you asking for that ass whooping, and I'm the right person there to give it to you.
Hmm.
And her friend was like,
Listen, I'm an only child. I don't share nothing.
hell no. Hell, it's too many damn diseases.
I feel you.
I don't share nothing.
Look, I do not need my stuff itching or smell like the sea. No, I ain't going.
From what I hear, there's a shortage of good men anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna just tell you, I ain't got no felonies.
The one I got, thank you.
I have no felonies. I got 2 degrees, one in associates in IT networking, one in medical administration. What else? No outstanding warrants.
Good.
And no baby mama drama. I'm good.
Oh, yeah, them baby mamas.
I'm good. Like I said, I'll be 50 in 2 years, man. I just came out of a divorce. My kids are grown. Hey, I thank God. I give all the praise and glory to God. Let me tell you that. First, before I go on, anything I'd say in this chat or whatever like that, I speak because I'm compelled to by my Lord Jesus Christ. Not trying to get stuff, biblical on you, but the stuff I went through in my life, I attribute it to God only. That is my father. I love him to death. So I'm gonna just put that out there.
Yes.
Right? Now, I'm like this with people disrespecting. We just all need to I think everybody just needs to relax with all the stuff that's going on in this world right now. I mean, really, stuff is things that you just got to let go, man. You just got to be like, whatever. I mean, first of all, we killing each other. You know what I'm saying? Our brothers, and we are killing each other. I don't want to hear no more Black Lives Matter until we stop killing each other.
Right.
Black killing black. How can you preach that when you are? It's crazy, man. And we all just need to relax for real. We gotta look at it. That person is struggling just like you are. You feel me? People got to spread more love in here, man. Maybe corny or whatever the case may be, but everybody got to chill, man. It's got to chill. This government is trying to get rid of it. They are systematically trying to kill black people. If y'all don't realize that shit, please, excuse me, y'all need to realize it instead of yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Tell them, Bella, they don't realize, man.
I realize it.
They are systematically killing us, and people are not recognizing it.
Exactly.
You know?
That's why I say even like with this COVID stuff, these people up here act like they ain't got no damn sense.
None.
It makes no sense. And my mama lost 3 of her sisters, her great auntie, and her brother in 1 week, days from apart, back in April.
Sorry to hear that.
Sorry.
So that's why I said, and then I said it's too much going on there. And my cousin got gunned down at the gas station on May 13th. So I'm like, what the hell? I mean, it's and then when I say they shooting, all of them, you can't take your kids to the park. It's stuff you can't do now.
Yeah,
so I don't know.
I'm saying me and Bella know from experience. Brooklyn, let me tell you something. Brooklyn that's like 3 Bronxes and a damn couple of Staten Islands. In my area, in Brownsville, New Lots, Mother Gaston, all of there around there near Linden Avenue, Star Racing, trust me. You feel me? So what I thank God that I went through all of that shit to deal with stuff going on now. You feel me? I mean, Bella will tell you that, hey, we got really put through it. When crack hit, changed everything.
Devastation.
Everything in
it was like a real life episode of that zombie show that everybody loved. It was like that every day. Every day. People that used to babysit me would look like space creatures.
It was scary, man. I'm like, nah, what?
Yeah.
That's why I thank God I ain't never went down that road. Lord, hell, because
I mean, I got family that's on that was on drugs and stuff and got off and was still on it and everything. And I seen what it did to people and stuff. And I make a confession to y'all right now. When I was 15, 14, 15, I used to sell drugs. You know what I'm saying? Because what I mean, my mom at the time, what I'm saying, she was addicted. And I'm sharing this to y'all because listen, we all family. Everybody got shit to go through. You feel me?
Exactly.
So she was on drugs and she wasn't there at the crib all the time. So basically I was taking care of myself. So I got into selling drugs at 15 in Brooklyn, right there near Lincoln Terrace Park, Rochester, all of that. So I got shot in my leg at 15 and I was so scared. I wasn't even worried about the gunshot. I was scared my mother was going to kill me if she seen it, because it was a shootout in the building I was working. I'm working in a spot, abandoned building, 15 years old, going to school in Manhattan, the Graphic Communication Arts School in West 50th and 51st Street. Coming home, taking the train, going straight to this block near Rochester Avenue at 4 o'clock, 15 years old until 1 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? And busted, came in, like I said, got raided by another drug spot. I got shot in a gunfight. I didn't know I was shot. I went across the street to the arcade. Somebody said, "Shorty, your leg bleed." I said, "Oh shit, my mother gonna kill me." That's all I thought about. My mother. I didn't think about no guns because that's how my attitude was back then. That's how it was back then. You had to grow up fast back then. When that shit hit. So I'm telling you, I give all God glory right now. All glory that I'm alive right now, and I can stand here and speak to y'all because that's what I want to do. Try to help these youth out here, man. We gotta fend for our own because nobody else is going to give a damn about us until we start giving a damn about us. Nobody.
That's why I said. That's why I said
we can't just sit around and expect people to start giving us things. We got to take shit. We have to take our businesses. We got to take our control back. Exactly. We built this country. People keep forgetting we built this country. The inventions, if you don't know about your inventions, go back and look at all the inventions that Black people made. You'd be surprised. People would be surprised. Absolutely. We have a stake in this country just as much as anybody else. And we need to start acting like it.
Definitely. And showing it, showing up and showing out.
Yes.
And,
and vote. And whoever's out there in the chat, vote. Please register to vote. They're trying to suppress our vote. They're trying to stop the mail from coming.
Don't just worry about the presidential election because that's just one of the elections.
Yeah.
You have to vote all the way down the line.
All the way down the line.
For your council people, for your senators. These are the people that get stuff done. Yes, the president is above it all, but these senators, these council members, those are the ones that write the bills that we need to get into law.
That's right.
Make sure you vote for them as well.
That's right.
Okay, we went all the way to the other side of this conversation.
Hell yeah. And call them. Call your councilman.
I told my kids, I made sure all my kids is registered to vote. I said, all y'all grown, all y'all old enough to vote. Y'all need to get out there and vote and make sure y'all vote. Because this orange fool is in the office right now getting on my nerves.
I mean, just listen, Trump is over here telling people to vote twice, sending in the ballot, and then going to vote in the machine. He's trying to stop. I'm telling you, people, we have to wake up. Y'all we gotta vote, man. They are really seriously trying hard not to have this man go out of office. If he's in office for another 4 years, that's the end of that. I'm telling you.
We're done for.
We're done for, man. Other countries are laughing at us. You know what I'm saying? We're the laughing stock of the world.
Went from a superpower nation to the laughing stock.
Laughing stock. It's crazy.
I said this is the worst president I have seen in my life. I've never ever seen this. I ain't never seen no man.
You know what? We got nobody to blame except ourselves because
because I'm like, there's no reason if you're eligible to vote. There's no reason that you should not be voting.
Or saying shit afterwards.
Right. And then you got some people that didn't voted for his ass. Now they mad. Now they want him out of office. But y'all was the one who put him in there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what you get. That's just what you get.
Wow, Pam. Hi, welcome to the chat, by the way. Welcome in, welcome in. Wow.
Yeah, wow.
I don't know what's
They're gonna
going
keep trying to put any kind of smear campaign. Russia is trying to influence the voting process now. They already had it on the news. The friend of Trump is the postmaster general in the mailbox, so that's why the mail is slow. I'm telling you, they out here. They got at the Barclays Center. Go to your voting institutions and vote, man. I'm telling you, if you got to catch a ride with somebody or something, vote. Don't stay at home, because then you can't be the one complaining talking about, oh, we ain't got this and that. Did you vote? And shut up. Period.
I mean, that's I tell
on?
that
We gonna get
there's
back
no
to
reason that you cannot vote. You have a right to vote. If you
all
got
over
that, you
Facebook.
can
Oh
go
my
vote.
God. I'll probably see it. I haven't been on Facebook except to post my thing, and I don't have to get on for that. GLC's laughing at April. Yeah, April ready to get her groove back. Okay. All right. We're gonna go back to the carrot story in a moment. I want to thank my panelists for coming up and talking about their experience. Friendly Black Man, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Brooklyn all day.
All day.
Sandra, thank you so much for coming in and sharing your story. Hilarious. I will conclude my part of the story.
I know. I'm out, y'all. Y'all be safe, all right?
Yes, indeed. DLD popped up. All right. Okay, so part 2 of my story was we're dancing and having a good time. He's, pushing his member on me. So I feel it. And I told him, I stopped. I was like, is there a reason? He's like, I want you to feel what I could give you. And so I was like, all right, let's see what you're working with. I gave him my number. He called me like the very next day. And I was actually still in town. I was not in Brooklyn at the time. I think I was in either Long Island or Queens at the time. So he called me. We went out for coffee, hung out, had a great conversation, made plans to do dinner the following week. We did dinner. I mean, we went on a couple of like really long dates because dinner turned into dancing again somewhere else, turned into a group dinner with him and his friends and a couple of my girlfriends, turned into another date, just he and I. Like we were just like seeing each other almost exclusively for about 2 weeks. And he kept trying to like get me to his apartment. I would not go to the apartment. Finally, a month rolls by and it was just before a holiday. I think it was either 4th of July or something like that. It was like a big holiday because I was coming back to Long Island to stay with my aunt for the weekend. And so he lived in Queens. So I was like, okay, I'm going to stop by Queens on my way to Long Island to see my aunt. She lives in the Hamptons. So I went over, stopped by, and we were watching a movie. We were talking or whatever. One thing led to another. And he stood up and took his pants off. And I was like, sir, I don't think we're gonna be able to work with that. He was massive. He was massive. And like I said, I was in my 20s, so I had not had that much experience with men. And I was really nervous. really nervous. And the thing I liked about how we communicated, because all throughout, the time, like, even though he was kind of a jerk when he first came out, I want you to see how, what I'm gonna give you or whatever. As I got to know him, he was really sweet, really kind to me, really loving, really a gentleman, which I would have never got had we not talked after that first day. Because if I was like, I don't want to deal with you anymore, I would have never known that he was such a great guy. And so when he dropped his, I was like, he was like, don't worry about it. We'll take our time. Excuse me, sir. Well, honey, he took his time, all right. He took his time. And that was one of, how you have that pivotal moment as a woman where you're like, well, damn, I think I'm hot shit. I was like, well, all right. All right, Shannon, all right. And it wasn't really about the act so much as the communication, the talking. Like, he walked me through every step of our experience. And I didn't feel awkward in it. As a matter of fact, I think I've never felt more womanly than to have my man just tell me how he wants to have sex with me. I was loving it. So we went on and we dated for, I want to say about 2 years. About 2 years. And the only reason we stopped dating is because he moved to South Carolina. And we just couldn't make the long distance work. I was, busy working. And at that time I was doing a lot of events. I was traveling a lot. And, that can put a strain on a relationship when you're like out and about all the time. You're meeting everyone and, you're just doing a lot. And so he was just like, I know you're busy. I know you want to do your thing. And he understood that I was career driven and I wanted to be at a certain place and not rest on my laurels or, what I already have, but amass more of my own. So I kind of let it fade to black. But that's when I knew, like, okay, like, big, bring it, I can handle it. I had to really put on my big girl shoes and really get in there and do what I need to do. But that all goes to show you that even if you have someone who's well endowed, like, don't let anything intimidate you. Don't let anything stand in your way. If you really want this guy and you really, feel for him and he feels for you, work it out. Like, talk it out. He guided me through every step of the way and made it a very pleasurable experience for me. So, I have nothing bad to say about large carrots. It's great. Yes. Hey, I can take a large carrot. I'm fine with a large carrot. I'm fine. Now, the reverse of that, what I don't like, big, small, medium, whatever, know what you're doing. Know, like, we had a man on the panel say to Understand the woman and what she wants. It's not all about what I'm getting out of the experience, but mainly what is she getting out of the experience. So whether you are small, whether you are medium, whether you are large, extra large, jumbo, I don't care. You got to work your equipment and you got to know how to please your mate, whether it's male, female, whatever. Know how to please your mate. Know what he or she likes. Understand them and get to know what they want, I think is one of the biggest things for me. Because like I said before, like to me, foreplay is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I'm constantly thinking about something. And so if you can stimulate my mind, it's halfway. You're halfway there. You're halfway there to stimulate my mind and get me thinking about something other than my merch for my my brown girl Bella, or what my next content upload is going to be, or editing a film, or whatever it is that I'm doing, or even, in my day-to-day work, doing beauty consultations and things like that. Like, take me out of my head and put me in another space where I'm focused on that instead of whatever else I was focused on. You will have you will have me like all of my attention, all of it. What? Focused, laser focused. So I'm gonna open it up. Anybody else want to come in? Honey, hi, honey, cutie. Welcome in, welcome in. Don't forget to thumbs up the live. Thumbs it up, thumbs it up. We've been going for almost an hour and a half. Sissy Pooh, did y'all want to come up and talk about a story? Do y'all have a story time? Y'all have something to say? DOD, you have something to say? Anybody? Hello. Who's out there? Let me put on some music while somebody lets me know whether or not they want to come up and play.
Guided Lion.
Beats by Guided Lion. Yeah. Take me out of the space of what I'm doing and put me in your space. Put me in your world. Tell me what you want to do. Oh, do you want to come up? I was asking April. You have a story time to share with us? If not, it's okay. I always have a story to tell. In the building. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, guys. And if you can share me out, please do. So, in doing my research, if you are size challenged, there are rings and penis pumps and other things that can add girth for guys who are kind of modest with their carrots. Women can also do Kegel exercises. Ladies, you know what Kegels are. If you've ever had a baby, you know what to do. But if you don't, it's basically when you contract your vaginal wall muscles and hold it for about 5-10 seconds and then release. Tighten again, hold, release. I was doing that even before I had children. I don't know how I learned how to do that, but I did. And so I've always had control over that. And the more control that you have over your vaginal muscles, the better it will, and more easier having sex will be, so that it feels good for both of you. Let's see, anything else I wanted to say about that? Really large penises can result in vaginal injury, cervix injury. Authorine, hi, welcome in. So there is a possibility that, things can get shifted and moved around. But you have to, work with what you have. Work with what you have. And if you are not as endowed, make sure you do other things too. There are a lot of different ways that you can please a woman. So learn what those are. Master them. Like I said, for a man, it's different because you actually have to practice on a woman, whereas women can practice on Bob. You can practice on other things. But if you use that time and really get in tune with what the woman is feeling, don't actually go off on the words, because as I found out, women will say just about anything to kind of get the party over with so she can go back to doing her nails or talking on the phone about you and your lame skills, or whatever it is. So don't focus on what she's saying. Focus on what she's doing. Focus on how her body is reacting to what you're doing, because that'll let you know if you're doing the right things or not, because her body will react. Even if her mouth doesn't, her body will react. So I remember someone said to me a long time ago that he doesn't listen to what I say. It was an old boyfriend. Doesn't listen to what I say. He listens to what I react to. And I thought about it and I was like, that's a good strategy, because sometimes we give off the wrong signals. So sometimes I'll say something just to see what the reaction will be. That's that Virgo, pick at your brain. But if I'm in front of you, or if I am interacting with you in a way, the way I act will be different. So I may be all bold and bad and big and bad on the phone, but then I see you in person, or we meet in person, and I'm shy. I'm like, whatever. Don't worry, that only lasts a day or two. After that, then I start coming out of my shell and I start opening up to you. But to be quite honest, I am shy. People are like, I don't believe you. You're not shy. I am very shy. I put myself purposely in situations where I cannot be shy, like on camera in front of you all. I would much rather be reading a book on my iPad having my glass of wine that's now empty. I finished the second glass. And instead of talking to you guys, like, no offense, I love y'all, but I'm shy. So for me, it takes a lot to break me out of that shyness, to break me out of my shell, to make me relaxed enough that I want to say what I feel and how I feel. So it takes a while. It takes a while. It's not easy to break through the shell. That's right. Work those muscles. Yeah, it's true. All right, so if no one wants to come up, I will go ahead and close out this live. It's been great. Thank you so much to the 10 in the building. We've had between 10 and 13 all night long. I think we've got 20 some odd thumbs up, 21 per my count, and maybe more on your end because I don't see them all until after I end the live. But I want to thank you all for coming in. Thank you all for having been brave enough to talk about your experiences. The world is mine. Thank you so much for your super chats. I so appreciate them. Let me make sure. Yes, honey. Yes, the world is mine. Thank you so much for your super chats. If you ever want to come out of the bushes and talk, please do. Please do. All right, guys. So I will see you next week. Uploads for this week. Tomorrow I will have a surprise upload. Just a little quick thing I wanted to pop up for you guys. Is a update on the serum that I'm using for my lashes, to grow my lashes. You see my lashes? They're all mine. Thank you, Candy. See, I'm about to end it, but thank you. Thank you for the world is mine again for the super chat. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you to everybody in the building who came in, who watched. Yeah, I've been on for an hour and a half, talking my mouth off. Thank you for everybody who came in. Thank you for my panelists, Friendly Black Man and Sandra. Thank you. You guys were hilarious. And we talked about a whole gamut of things, not just the size of the carrot, but also we talked about politics. We talked about growing up in Brooklyn. We talked about everything. So thank you for that. I will see you soon. Again, a surprise upload tomorrow, sometime tomorrow. Just look on my community board for that. Saturday, I will have my regular upload at 8 p.m. And then Sunday is Sunday Sips. So I will be beating his face, playing those beats, and keeping y'all all well informed about what's going on in the beauty industry, what new things are coming out, and most importantly, what things you should buy and what things you should say bye to. All right, until next time, you've been Bellafied. Take care, and I will see you back here soon. Hey, Thug Angel. I'll see you next time.